Students, we are continuing with the same topic, that is Union Parliament. In the last lecture, we have done the three constituents of Indian Parliament, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and the President of India. And then we have done the comparative study of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. We were doing the power and functions of the Union Parliament under the heading Legislative Power. We have done so far the Parliament can make law from the Union list, State list and the concurrent list. Parliament give approvals to the ordinances. And residuary power, what is the residuary power of the Union Parliament? That Parliament can make laws on those subjects which are not mentioned in any of the three subjects of the Constitution. The next heading of the power of the Union Parliament is control over national finance. A money bill can only be introduced in the Lok Sabha. When it is passed in the Lok Sabha, it is transmitted to Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha has to return the bill within 14 days with or without recommendation. It is up to Lok Sabha whether to accept those recommendations or not. So, students, the role of Rajya Sabha regarding a money bill is just an advisory role. The budget. Estimated income and expenditure of the country for a year is known as budget. We can divide the budget into two parts. One is Consolidated Fund of India and second is sums required for other expenditure. Students, please make note of it. The salary of the President, Vice President, Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Judges of the Supreme Court and High Court are charged from the Consolidated Fund of India. Parliament has major role to control the executive. Executive here means the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. What are the devices through which the Parliament controls the executive? Students, please remember the first is question hour, second is adjournment motion, third is censure motion and fourth is no confidence motion. Next heading for the power of the Parliament is amendment of the Constitution. Time to time, the Parliament can make changes in the Constitution. That power of the Parliament is known as amendment to the Constitution. Electoral function. What are the electoral function of the Union Parliament? Parliament participates in the election of the President, Vice President of India. Judicial powers. The Parliament removes the President of India through impeachment. Number 2, the Parliament can remove the Vice President of India as well. What are the other powers of the Parliament? Parliament can create a common high court for 2 or more states. Parliament can alter the existing boundaries of the state and create a new state. And number 3, the Parliament can the Parliament decides the composition of the Supreme Court and High Court. So now we must see what are the powers and the privileges given to the members of the Parliament. They are freedom of speech and freedom from arrest. Now we will discuss the powers which are given exclusively to Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Number 1, regarding Lok Sabha, a money bill can be introduced only in Lok Sabha. It cannot be introduced in Rajya Sabha. Number 2, Union Council of Ministers is accountable or answerable to Lok Sabha only. Number 3, no confidence motion against the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers can be removed by the opposition only in Lok Sabha. What are the exclusive power of the Rajya Sabha? Number 1, Rajya Sabha can ask for the creation of all India services in the interest of the nation. Number 2, Rajya Sabha can pass a resolution with 2/3 majority to make a law from the state list. And number 3, Rajya Sabha's role in federal setup. Rajya Sabha is a permanent house, not subject to solution. When Lok Sabha is not in session, then Rajya Sabha can take such decisions. Number 4, Rajya Sabha give representation to the talented people through nomination. Now next, we will see what is the process of making law in our country. Students, please remember there are two types of bills. One is money bill and other is an ordinary bill. We must know the difference between a money bill and an ordinary bill. A money bill that deals with the taxes is known as money bill, and bill other than this are known as ordinary bill. What is the process of legislation in our country? Students, please remember an ordinary bill can be introduced only in either of the houses, that is Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. When one house passes the bill, it goes to the second house. When second house passes the bill, it goes to the president. When president signs the bill becomes an act. So this is the process of making law in our country. But here we must remember, when one house passes a bill, second house does not. In that case, president summons the joint sitting of both the houses, which is presided by the speaker of Lok Sabha. In that case, decision is taken with the majority. In that case, Lok Sabha will have the majority. Now, we have option right regarding the president assent. The president can refuse his assent to a bill. President can send the bill back to the house for reconsideration. But we must remember, when the bill is passed in both the houses, signed by the president of India, it becomes an act. So student, with this we conclude our chapter, that is Union Parliament, the law making organ of the country. So this way we came to know who is making law for our country, how laws are made, and what are the powers and functions of the Union Parliament. Thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy.